Today I'm going to show you how to get a free BBL naturally, and it's going to look way better than the ones you can pay for. Either if you're a man, woman, or in between, we all love cakes. I know you ladies grovel at a man's behind just as much as we do. And don't lie, I know you do. One major way to max your physique is to have defined, powerful glutes. If you are 4 out of 10 at best, you can easily go up 3 points to a 7 out of 10 with great bum. Do you disagree? Because if you do, come fight me in the comment section below and tell me what your favorite feature is. Because if there's one thing I'm passionate about, it's bundas. Pink Moto likes you. I like them big. I like them brown. I like them plumpy. Alright, so before we get into the exercises, I need to tell you guys one thing. Squats and RDLs are not in my top 3 to build glutes. Yes, they're good for the glutes, however, they're a compound exercise and they work out your other muscles better as well as your glutes. And because they're compound exercises just like the bench press, you should be doing them anyways. Bench on chest day, squats on leg day, and deadlifts on back day. Alright, so what does the glutes actually do? We know your biceps lift up your arms, your chest pushes, your back pulls, your legs are made for walking. Glutes, what do? One purpose of the glutes is to rotate your hips in conjunction with your abs and helps you walk by pushing with your thighs. And of course, for a well-rounded physique, you need to work on your glutes as well as the other parts of your body. Let's move on to the first exercise. Lunges. You could do this either one or two ways. The first way you could do it is to lunge from point A to B. That way you can work out both of your glutes at the same time, or you can do it stationary and working out each side separately. Personally, I like to do it stationary. This way you're more stable and you don't take up as much space in the gym. Several cues I like to think about whilst doing this exercise is to stand shoulder widths apart. Take one step forward whilst keeping the same stance, shoulder widths apart. If you do not do that, you will be very unstable. I see a lot of people in the gym, when they take the first step forward to do the lunge, they are in line with their back foot. So that way you're like balancing on a tightrope. So if you maintain your feet shoulder widths apart whilst taking your first step in the lunge, you'll be much more stable. So how far should you take the step forward? So everyone is different. If you're a short king like me, not so far, you know, probably about 20 centimeters. But if you're over 6 foot, it's a different story. But what I like to look out for is to take a step far as you can where your shin is perpendicular to the ground whilst in the lunge position. So I like to start off from the floor to get my feet in position, and you can even take a little plate or put your water bottle to mark that spot. If your lunges are too short, you'll work more on your thighs rather than your glutes. So you gotta make sure your form is correct. And the good thing about this exercise is you do not need to use weight. In fact, you can actually use your body weight. If you're advanced and you're progressing through this exercise and it's getting easier and easier, then of course use weight. But I'm telling you, this exercise is hard, especially for the glutes. You would feel it. And obviously always remember, on the way down, control the movement, and on the way up, be a little bit more explosive. And if you want to step it up a notch as well, find a bench or platform to raise your back foot. That way you'll get a deeper stretch. Deeper stretch equals more muscle growth. Okay, next exercise, hip thrust. There's many variations of this. There's the barbell, there's the Smith machines, and obviously the dedicated hip thrust machine. If I had the choice, I'll stick to the hip thrust machine. This is because setting up the hip thrust on the barbell or the Smith machine takes up so much time and energy. If you've got a hip thrust machine in your gym, use that. The cues for this one is similar to the lunges. So place your foot as far out as your shin is perpendicular to the floor. One mistake a lot of people do doing hip thrust is they arch their back too much on the bottom of the movement. You need to keep your back straight, engage your abs. And how I like to do that is imagine someone is about to punch your abs. That's how you brace your core and keep your back straight. And it's very easy with the machine. It's very stable. You don't need to think about balancing. So just explode up and let the weight down slowly again. Okay, you need to remember you're alpha. Don't let gravity take the weight down for you. You slowly let down that weight. You can't let the weight boss you around. You need to take control of that weight. And again, if you guys are looking for the sets and reps, I'll let you know at the end of the video. But for now, let's get on to the third exercise. This third exercise is a fairly controversial one, back extensions. I know what you're thinking, and you're right, back extensions are for your back. But with a little modification on how you perform that exercise, you can shift that tension away from your back and into your bum. Pause. If your gym don't have a back extension equipment, then you can do this on the Smith machine or the squat rack. Just place the bar in line with the upper thigh and you can lean over that to do back extensions. Grab a weight and hold it close to your chest. When you're going down, obviously control the weight down. However, on the way up, instead of keeping your back straight and overextending to work your back, so what you need to do differently is round out your shoulders and thrust into the barbell or the pad of the equipment. That way you'll really target the glutes. So if you're on the back extension equipment, you do not need to overextend. Go past parallel to the floor, you'll then work on your lower back more than your glutes. After this, you're gonna get people asking you if your parents are bakers, because you got buns, hun. That's my top 3 best exercises to target your glutes. For the sets and reps, I like to do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Pick a weight where you can go to failure with 10 to 15 reps. If you found this video useful, like the video, comment down below for the algorithm, and subscribe for gym EXP points. And obviously, you know, with big, round, plumpy glutes, you need big legs to go with that. So click here to watch my top 3 exercises to build those tree trunk legs. And I'll see you there.
Subscribe to